Next, I'm going to show you how to attach the two sections of a multiple section wheel thrown vessel. So I have my sections thrown. I'm going to kind of turn the camera down a little bit so that you can see how I'm doing this. You will see that I'm using a small banding wheel, and I'm basically centering the base of the form according to the banding rings on the banding wheel head. And that will just help with the speed of connection and for me to check to see if things are centered prior to connection. My top section seems to be a little bit stiffer than my bottom section, so I'm kind of, as I'm talking to you, I'm dipping it in water to soften it up a little bit. You want to cross hatch the connection nice and deep and really tear up the clay. And now I want to do that same thing to this bottom section. This will prevent cracking later. That cross-hatching tool is not actually getting deep enough. I really want to get deep. I left my favorite cross-hatching tool in my school studio, so I'm going to have to go old school and use the needle tool. So you can see how deep that cross-hatching is, and that is absolutely necessary in this instance. So now, when you look at this base form, it's already trimmed, cross-hatched, ready to go. The top form, I trimmed the inside out just slightly to thin out the bottom part and then cross-hatched. And then I'm going to place the bottom section and the top section together. You want to try to center this top part as best you can. So I'm going to give it a little spin to see if it looks centered. That actually looks pretty centered considering. I'm going to use a red rib to spin the wheel and kind of compress that seam together on the outside. So take a little bit of time to, if necessary, shave off a little bit of excess clay. I don't have a lot of excess clay here, believe it or not. It'll actually just press right into that seam. Now, what I like to do so that the connection, instead of trying to hide the connection, I kind of accentuate the connection a little bit. And just as I talked about last week, I'm going to do kind of a decorative ring right where that connection is. So what I will do is I'll go back in with kind of a damp sponge and finish compressing that connection on the outside once that stiffens a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead on the inside with the rib and seal the connection on the inside as well. So I'll be posting pictures of the form finished after I get to the refining stage if it stiffens a little bit. But that's all you do to connect two forms together.